the viewer being the viewing an accurate representation of reality versus the viewer being kind of inside the story that's being built.
Yeah,
So becoming part of the art. That
yeah, like sort of making your own meaning, which is sort of a
There
whole
we
big
go. Thank you.
thing about like the viewer making their own meaning. And
Mm,
yes, to what point as the writer are you going to do you want the reader to make their own meaning? And my contention is always allow them some to a point. It can
yeah.
be claustrophobic if you're in there, and it's a thing that emerging writers often do. If you're in there really
Hmm.
closely, not giving the reader any space.
They're in a vice. Yeah, with the
Yeah,
story. Yeah.
because even your young one looking at those beautiful Heidelberg schools, you're
Mm.
saying exactly close, but they're not photographic. There's still
No, that's
choices
true.
where this light and shadow are coming from, and so forth. That she is kind of overlaying on top of that. She's seeing that sun shining through the trees, but the painter hasn't gone, oh, painted the sun necessarily. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
It's a great point that everybody, there's so many different kinds of readers and there's so many different kinds of writers. And, some genres, like, for example, fantasy and speculative fiction, often are a little bit more close and a little bit more detailed, whereas,
Mm.
because there's a lot of stuff to fill in, whereas often, as I say, literary might be a little bit less detailed. But yeah, that's why there's so many thousands of books in the world.
Yeah, wonderful,
We're
Lou.
not all writing the same book. That would be boring.
Yes, too true, isn't it? It's the varieties of spice, absolutely.